This is Lightly Used with Adam and Karen.
Welcome to Lightly Used episode 32. Very different to what we had planned. It was going to be a daytime ghost hunt, but I woke up this morning feeling like shit, so we're doing a much more cobbled-together episode instead. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I don't think we should apologise.
We're going to have a guest and everything. A semi-professional paranormal investigator was going to be on this show.
Which I am looking forward to still.
We'll do this at a later episode, I promise. I'll reschedule that episode for a daytime ghost hunt.
Yeah.
But today's cobbled together episode is for local folklore, something I wanted to do for a little while. Today, we're at St. Mary's Church in Swansea. Renovations to St. Mary's Church began in the 1890s. The local unnamed architect's designs were rejected, and Sir Arthur Blomfield's designs were used instead, and he's a bit of a la-di-da type fella.
No, it's always about the money. Still always about the money.
Also, his father was connected to the church. I think he was a bishop of the Anglican Church.
Oh, so he was a Nepo baby.
And his father was part of rebuilding the church. And in this case, literally, his son rebuilt the church.
With his own hands?
Well, he was the architect of it, so they chose the big la-di-da architect to go with instead. But years later, the local architect, still a bit miffed and slight. The local guy, choose me. Across from where we're standing is the quadrant. A couple of years after the church was built, there's a row of cottages there that went up for sale.
Right.
The local architect bought them and demolished them.
Okay.
And instead built a building of his design, a red brick building, which became the offices for a local brewery. I did find out what that was once, and then I lost that bit of information. I can't find that page on the internet anymore.
It's not one of those random facts that's stuck in your brain.
Likewise, the architect, not credited anywhere. This local guy, the main guy behind all this story, not named. Not at all. But he bought the row of cottages, demolished them, in its place, built a red brick building, which became the offices for the local brewery, and perched between the two upstairs windows, facing the church, a rather distinctive sculpture. It was a wooden devil.
A devil, you say? A devil?
And it's reported, or legend, possibly more likely, that the architect said, "When your church is destroyed and burnt to the ground, my devil will remain laughing." It took a few decades, but the prophecy came true. There was a 3-day blitz in 1941. Much of Swansea was destroyed, including St. Mary's Church.
The whole church?
Most of it.
Right, okay.
It was really badly damaged. The roof completely went. Some of the walls were bits of remaining, but it wasn't usable.
So it looked like Henry VIII have had a go at it.
Across the road, though, absolutely untouched, the devil stayed perched on the building, smiling, smirking, overlooking the smouldering remains of St. Mary's Church.
Was the unknown architect actually the devil?
Mr. B. Elzebub.
Yeah, that's the one.
The devil staying perched there, and that was until 1962, and the offices were destroyed to make way for the Quadrant Shopping Centre.
Oh, goddamn, the
which
60s.
Now stands. In 1964, Glyn Lewis, who is a local telephone electrical engineer, he found the statue in a Hereford junk shop.
Hey!
He recognised it from passing by the brewery offices when he was a lot younger. He bought it and stored it in his garage. And in 1982, the South Wales Evening Post then put out an appeal to find the statue. And local historian Chris Rowley brought the statue back and placed it inside the shopping centre, where I remember seeing it as a kid. Shall we go over there now?
Yes, let's walk and talk.
It's literally across the road. We should have recorded over there a bit closer.
No, there's God bother us singing about how Jesus is going to save everybody. And
yeah, there was a PA system blaring out.
Yeah.
So we tried walking away around the other side, and there's some generator buzzing away loudly over there instead.
I mean, for anyone that regularly records outside, well done you, congratulations, because it is so difficult, number one, to walk around talking to yourself and not feel like a complete lunatic. But number two, try and find somewhere that you can actually talk where the ambient background noise doesn't take over the words that you're trying to portray.
We tried starting 3 times every time. I was a person coming. I was a child that started crying as I about to walk past.
Oh, and Summers has got a sale, 70% off.
For a limited time only. The sale might be over by the time you hear this.
So we've just walked down the steps out of the churchyard, and now we're on the main thoroughfare by Prime Arnie outside the Quadrant Shopping Centre.
Heading towards the Whitehall's entrance. Shopping centre.
Well done for knowing the name. Ooh, pigeon attack. Well done for knowing the name. I saw recently, actually, on Swansea Scoop, shout out to Swansea Scoop of Instagram, that the entrances to the Quadrant and the market around the outside of the Quadrant are being done up. And I think the winning design is all made of copper, which makes sense because Swansea was pretty much the copperopolis. There is a copper works not too far away from here that they've done up recently, and they've put a gin distillery in there, I think, or whiskey. We'll have to go down there for a tipple at some point.
It's back in the Industrial Revolution. Yes, Swansea, very known for its copper, Llanelli, and for its tin.
Oh, so that's why Llanelli is Tinopolis and Swansea's Copperopolis.
Yeah.
Copperopolis is a much nicer sounding mouthfeel word. Apologies for plenty of background noise. We are now inside the shopping centre, which is full of people.
And years ago, I think these used to be slightly different, but there was a bend here, and around about this high, there used to be, where the top of the signs are, there was a little trellis going across with flowers and plant pots in it. And around here on the corner, this is where old Nick was perched. So I can take a photo of me pointing.
I'm going to take a photo of you pointing.
I hope
your crotch is out of shot. There we are.
Tucking my gut away underneath my hoodie. But yeah, that used to be roughly there. It was where Nick was perched, overlooking the church. Now, there was a lot of controversy getting the Saint Nick,
that's Christmas,
Santa,
right?
Getting old Nick perched back there. There was a lot of pushback from the church, but I think South Wales Evening Post had a big campaign.
Good for them.
To get this reinstated. Over the years, from being perched up there, he was eventually moved. I don't know how much of it was part of the refit of the shopping centre or part of people complaining, but eventually he was put in a staff-only area, which is on the gantry overlooking the shopping centre, but again, perched facing the church. So when people were walking in, old Nick was still overlooking.
He was still going, ha ha, I'm still here, motherfuckers. Just casually and see how much this coat is. Oh,
it stayed there until 2019.
Oh, right. You nearly hit that man in the face then.
He was walking close to me.
He was.
Sorry, from the mid-80s to 2019, Old Nick remains in the Quadrant Shopping Centre, where they're always on display or stored away at some point.
Yeah.
But he was always here, but eventually rehomed in Swansea Museum, where we'll be going next.
Which is only down the road.
And he has been painted and repainted quite a few times looking at photos.
Yeah.
But originally, I think it was a completely wooden statue.
Just plain carved wood.
When I saw him in the 80s, when he was up here, he was painted red, he had a kind of pinky belly, flesh-coloured face, black hair, and someone had put glass eyes.
Oh,
so it was beady glass eyes of the devil, and when he's up there watching people, that really freaked me out.
He sounds horrifying.
As a grown-up, he was about a height that you could reach and touch him. As a grown-up.
Really?
So as a kid, he was just there. It wasn't. He was just out of reach of a child. But
That's funny.
Again, that's probably another reason why he's not there anymore.
Yeah, probably. Someone would have been bound to have nicked him anyway if he just stayed nicked Nick.
I like what you did there.
Right.
To Swansea Museum?
Okay, let's do it. We will be back on the microphones shortly. Tatty bye, tatty bye.
Okay, so we're now just inside Swansea Museum. We've just gone greeted by the host. I was going to say, guess who I've seen straight away? I just saw your reaction.
I literally just spotted it from the corner of your ear. Oh,
that's why I stood there to try and block with you.
Clever. So we're in Swansea Museum. We're in the World War II and Swansea history section. We're the only people in here, which is quite nice. And, oh no, there's another lady who just walked in. So Nick is sat on top of a display cabinet in the corner, stroking his chin like a cheeky old chappy. I'm just going to get my camera up So you can have some super duper high resolution photos. Oh, he's still got his weird glass eyes.
3 feet high. Carved wood.
Oh, I can't zoom in on high res. Hang on, I'll put it on portrait mode. See
If
that?
you need me to hold the camera closer if you can't zoom in.
No, actually, that's a pretty decent picture. I'm proud of that.
Oh, and thick photo.
Oh yes, the Swansea Devil history.
But again,
Here we are.
the local architect
Unnamed.
isn't named. Yeah, Arthur Bloomfield, who didn't design the building or the statue, yet he's mentioned.
Oh, I should get my K2 out. Bought K2 meter just in case, no? Let's switch this on. Okay, so we're on green, which is normal, 0 to 1.5 millivolts. Let's see if we can get any closer to Nick. Sorry, I probably put my hand on your photo then. No, it doesn't look like Nick has got any active spirits. K2 refuses to shift off green. Maybe we have to say something to him. He's quite impressive. Like, I'm kind of sad that his horn has been made into his hair though, with the paint job.
I think he might have always been. I don't remember his horns being a different colour.
Got a little quote here from Derek Thomas of Town Hill. The Home Guard would go on parade every Sunday. It was like watching something out of Dad's army. That's funny.
Make you mend posters, save coupons.
Oh God, you know, I'm surprised we don't have make do and mend campaigns now. Don't touch.
I wasn't rubbing, just a touch of patina.
Just a gentle poke with the tip. There was no friction.
No, just the pads of my fingers. I was touching my nails.
Oh my God, is that a gas mask for a baby?
An entire baby in there.
Holy shit! It is an entire baby suit.
With
a massive
nappy sort of bit.
It's like a leather. It's a leather sack with a mask and a baby tied into it. So let's see if I can get a shot of that. I'll just put my phone on top of the display cabinet so I don't upskirt the baby. Oh, there's a little blurb. It says, gas mask for children under 2 years old. This mask would have totally enclosed the baby so that the head was inside the steel helmet and the inner straps were fastened with its legs dangling free below. Christ. That must have weighed a ton. It's like 90% metal.
I've been checking out some propaganda.
What have you found? Oh, it's a swastika.
The German liars in the newspaper.
Chum chum,
Read
very
and
under
laugh,
arrest.
for laughter serves to win for us the war of nerves. Editors, The Fury, Dr. Goebbels, General Boring.
Nice.
I like it. Yeah, that's all the draw for Hitler was. The crappy hair and the shitty
And
tash.
the tash.
That's all they've drawn.
Yeah,
Lovely.
it's like one of those unfortunately iconic images that you just put two black blobs together in the right place and you know exactly who it's referring to. When I was doing my, just random thought from the past, when I was doing my A-level art in Idsel School in Shifnal when I first started it, the project I was working on was how few marks can you make in order for the same image to translate. And it was really, really interesting, and I was loving it, and I was making this massive piece. It was like hung on the wall. It was like, I don't know, maybe 18 A2 paper all taped together with a projector and all this, and it was just fascinating. And then we moved, and then I didn't do that. I carried on doing art A-level, but my teacher was a cunt. She failed me nearly. She didn't like that I liked architecture and art, whereas everyone else was like, oh, I'm gonna do dead stuff, we're into vampires, grim and guts, and I'm like, I'm too placid for this shit. So yeah, I got marked down for not being creative enough. There we are, not bitter. Gosh, these photos are insane. German plane was flying low enough for me to see his face. I could see his head in the cockpit. Mary Duffy of Town Hill. Town Hill was one of the areas that got hit quite badly, wasn't it? I think where I lived on Goma Gardens, the sort of like quarry kind of green area to the side, I think that was like a landslide from a bombing, not actually a quarry. A moulded green glass beer bottle with the name Bradford Swansea, said to have been found in this melted state following the three-night blitz of 1941. Bradford's was a wine and spirit merchant at 11 Oxford Street. I'd read it to you in Welsh, but we won't get very far. Should we try? Potel gwrw a doddodd yn ystod y bomio ternoson. Potel gwrw gwrw gwyrdd wedi ffollodio yn enw Bradford Swansea. There we are, I'm giving up.
Very disrespectful.
I'm not very good at Welsh, I'm English, what can I say? But yeah, Nick is, he's definitely an imposing character. Take a slightly wider shot. I thought there was a way out here, it's not, it's a dead end. Or there's a lift.
Oh, I thought this was the way out here. I thought there was no fog.
That lady who must have come out of the lift earlier, or she was a ghost. So, that is Swansea history and the Second World War, in a very brief rundarund.
Look, while we're here, look, World War.
Do you want to go downstairs? Downstairs. All right, we'll go to natural history. Thank you. We'll try some fool's gold. Oh, fossil shark teeth. I always feel like it's an obligation of some kind to buy something from a shop in a museum. And it has to be like the daftest thing you can find. And then you have to gift it to somebody who you know really won't appreciate it, but will say thank you anyway. Oh my God, there's a dead giraffe. Well,
I think that's for sale.
the neck and head of a dead giraffe. Okay, we are in
The Oxfam t-shirt's pretty cool.
a little section. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oxfam Walk 69.
That's very cool.
It's a section of model trains, and Swansea had the first passenger railway in the world.
Did they?
Swansea to Oystermouth, you know, on the seafront.
tram?
Yeah, that's all been redone for the seafront walk and everything, and the bike
promenade.
track.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
I didn't know that.
My one bit of train knowledge.
Nice. Right, let's have a look down this section.
The
So we're
Swansea scene.
we're adjacent to the natural history, so I think this is the archaeology section, maybe, did she say? This is the big stones. The Knoll Stone. The stone is part of a Celtic wheel cross carved during the 11th century. The figure is a Celtic priest wearing a short pleated kilt. He has his hands raised in prayer. Above the priest is the bottom section of the wheel cross. As I've read that out, I should take a photo with him.
It's like a muscle boost to me.
He does look like he's muscling, doesn't he?
Thank you.
It's all right.
Oh wow, look at this.
The light in here is brilliant. Look at that.
Look at this.
That's impressive texture. It's good that I occasionally remember my phone can do clever things. Oh, there's some stairs.
That was the lady. I thought it was the girl.
But the lift is there.
Oh,
They
right,
just
okay.
come out the back. It makes no sense. This place is...
No. There's the quote from Dead Time.
What? I'm so confused. Okay, so you could get out of Nick's room. We stood right by him and didn't see the exit.
Oh, we did go back over there to look at the other bits in the exhibit mine for the World War
That's
II.
very true. Very, very
We got lost in the first room.
true. It doesn't take much to get lost, to be honest. Not for me, anyway. Ooh, oh, this is a nice room. Yeah, green and two-tone green. Could almost be insipid. Not quite.
Sorry, I thought there'd be some. I didn't know it was going to fall that far.
You noisy sod.
I thought I'd put some money in the donations in, but it doesn't sound like anybody else has. Or it's regularly
You know what this
changed.
room is missing?
Chandelier?
No, the particular colour scheme is making me think of a film that you made me watch. And there's a certain woman who lives in a very green room / flat, wearing a very purple, very tight bodysuit. And she has a white cat, and the detective has gone to see her.
Not ringing any bells.
Oh my God, this is the one that Cheap Show did that you made me watch.
Oh, Dangerous Davies?
Yeah. Who's the woman in it? I can't remember her name. Eli's got a thing for her.
Maureen Lipman.
That's it. Maureen Lipman is the only thing missing from this room.
Oh, yeah, no, you mentioned the green spandex. That's ringing a bell.
No, she was in purple spandex. The room was green.
I don't remember that.
I do. Well, I could be wrong. We'll have to rewatch it.
Which one of us is remembering the inverse of the colour of what she was wearing?
God only knows. Oh, Torby Jock. Puzzle jugs. A characteristic feature of this period was the manufacture of puzzle jugs. Puzzle jugs were always considered amusing. All the Swansea puzzle jugs work on a suction principle. Before you can succeed, you must cover with 3 fingers a small hole concealed in the handle and 2 of the 3 spouts. Only then can you drink or pour the jug. That's cool. Spotted anything you like? I'll be honest, I wouldn't want any of these in my display cabinet. Not that I've got a display cabinet.
You'd have to get the entire set.
It's just too much of it. It's too busy. Oh, I like the piggies. Where are we? Ueni pig, early 20th century. Earthenware pig, charmingly modelled as a seated pig of generous proportions in dark red clay, covered with a cream slip beneath a honey-coloured glaze, inscribed in graffito, Mochyn tu or Gymru, fat pig of Wales. And they are quite cute. So let's get a little snappy snap with these little sausages. Oh, you can get outside to the big metal works.
Look at that globe thing. Oh, and this toilet.
Oh, toilet. Push. There's one of them. Right, so now we are outside the back of the museum,
Massive water pump.
where there's a couple of prefabs. Oh, there's a red telephone box. And we've got a Periant Pumpio Tunnel Havren, which is a 7-tunnel pumping engine.
I'm guessing these are connected.
Yeah, presumably. Gosh, that's a big old pump as well, isn't it? Right, let's take some photos. Because, you know, content. Okay, so, to update you, we've been in the museum far longer than we thought we had. It closes at 4 o'clock. It's 4:10. So
I
we
thought
are.
it was open till 4:30, to be honest.
So we've escorted ourselves out of the side gate.
Thank you for listening. We were trying out some Bluetooth microphones. Turns out I wore mine way too close to my mouth. Sorry about that. I know it's a bit of a shorter ep than planned, and there was no real structure beyond us talking about then going to see an old wooden statue. And in my defence, I thought we had 20 more minutes in the museum. We might have somehow managed to do a proper ending from whatever we may have recorded. Possibly, I'd like to think. An addendum, though, to the tale of the statue. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. We checked on a map,
And Old Nick is still positioned looking at St Mary's Church. Photos of the church, the Helios Science/Art installation that they were hosting, the statue of Old Nick, and a few more pieces from the Swansea Museum can be found on our blog. Links to all our socials can be found on our website, lightlyused.co.uk. And I'll ask Karen to put all the photos that we each took on our Instagram feed for you to check out as well. And since recording the Out and About bit at the museum, we've come back from watching Cheap Show live at the Cheerful Earful podcast. Absolutely fantastic show. We laughed loads, and we tried some truly terrible crisps. I think Leighton J was to blame for those. Also, hello to A Pint of a Cthulhu podcast. Your pin badge is absolutely amazing. Your shiny stickers, pride of place on my Tat in the Box of tat. Yvonne from Cheap Show magazine, the brains and the brawn behind it. Hello to you as well. You were absolutely swarmed, but Karen did manage to get a chance to say hello as well. Now I'm on the spot. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting to mention others from our Parasocial Pod squad, becoming a lot less para now that we've met each other in person a couple of times. Anyway, we are part of the Studio Channel 84 network of independent podcasts. There's The Variety Show with TJ and Rob, The Untitled Sci-Fi Show with Rob and TJ, Who Takes the Socks Off, and their spin-off minisode series Socks On or Off with Ross and Simon, and Super A to Z with James. Also, the Land Before Prime 5-minute micro-movie review podcast. All can be found at channel84.co.uk. We'll be back next month. Thanks again for listening.
Adam and Karen have been lightly used. Visit lightlyused.co.uk for more. To get in touch, email pod@lightlyused.co.uk.
Renovations to St Mary's Church began in the 1890s. This is over the years. Bits are falling down due
Did it get
to
hit in the
bad
wall?
weather. That's
There we are. I'd be interested.
the punctum of the entire story is that's a bit.
Sorry.
Over the years, the church has been. Oh, fuck, people coming now.
Well, we are outside. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
This was a Studio Channel 84 network show. To find more, head over to channel84.co.uk now.